Good evening and welcome to Westborough High School's Joseph R. Mewhiney Field for tonight's MIAA Division II first round matchup between the number 26 seeded visitors from Marblehead High School and your number 7 seeded Westborough Rangers. We'd like to remind everybody that participating students, athletes, coaches, and contest officials have worked diligently to prepare for tonight's competition. Please show your appreciation by demonstrating good sportsmanship and respect for all in attendance. Ensure that your behavior reflects the values that can be identified with these student athletes. Assume responsibility for your behavior and the behavior of those around you. Any verbal, written, or physical conduct related to race, gender, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, or religion will not be tolerated. If at any time you require assistance, please call upon a school official. We'd also like to remind all fans tonight that if your team continues in the MIAA soccer tournament, digital tickets will be the preferred method of payment. Fans can purchase tickets online. Digital ticketing is easily available and can be purchased in advance. We ask that you please plan and prepare early. Tickets will be available at the GoFan site this weekend. All you need to do is go to gofan.co and search for your school. At this time, let's meet our teams, beginning with the visitors from Marblehead High School. Number 0, Catherine Comstock. Number 23, Annika Haley. Number 14, Ella Kramer. Number 4, Grace Miller. Number 17, Anna Sheridan. Number 16, Zoe Solberg. Number 12, Alessandra Stefanani. Number 3, Lauren Stamets. Number 18, Anita Gaunt. Number 5, Lily Gerson. Number 7, Carlin McGowan. Number 25, Stella Monaco. Number 2, Kate Mullins. Number 15, Leah Schauer. Number 1, Rachel Albert. Number 24, Lydia Bailey. Number 9, Samantha Dormer. Number 22, Ava Larko. Number 28, Grace Mortensen. Number 6, Talia Selby. Number 22, Kate Toomey. Number 26, Ava Machado. Number 41, Kate Burns. And number 29, Nev Coogan. The head coach of the Magicians is John Dormer, who is assisted by Kylie Aloso. And now for your Westborough Rangers, number 2, Sydney Allen. Number 3, Molly Allen. Number 4, Carly Romano. Number 5, Abby Beauregard. Number 8, Callie Henderson. Number 9, Elsie Aries. Number 10, Ryan McNamara. Number 11, Brooke Rosenstein. Number 12, Kristen Wilkowski. Number 13, Katie Bloomberg. Number 14, Ryan Allen. Number 15, Anna Kennedy. Number 16, Casey Druck. Number 18, Sarah Riley. Number 19, Marissa Walsh. Number 20, Mia Mundy. Number 21, Yale Bagayev. Number 22, Alice Flash. Number 23, Sophie Sturgeon. And number 24, Sophie Boyd. The Rangers are coached by Mr. Paul Mundy. We ask that you now rise and honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Westborough High School's Joseph Mewhiney Field. We're here tonight on a beautiful night for soccer. Perfect weather, mid-40s, clear sky, and two teams that are ready for action. Westborough Rangers, the number 7 seed in the MIAA Division II Girls Soccer Tournament, taking on the number 26 seed Marblehead. And the teams, after a little bit of a delay, are ready to go. Seems as if Marblehead got caught in a not unexpected traffic getting to the field. But they've done their warm-ups. The stands are packed, and we are ready for kickoff. Westborough comes in with a record of 11-0-4. Really impressive defense this year, only giving up 2 goals throughout the entire regular season. Marblehead comes in with a record of 13-4-1. And 3 all-division players on their roster. Sure, they're looking to get off to a quick start here after a long drive in the bus. Rangers take their field. Looks like the Rangers will have the ball first to kick off. Rangers come out in their normal 2-4-4 formation. Looks like Marblehead will come out playing a 4-1-5 from the back. We are ready for action. Westborough with the kick. Skirvin deep into Marblehead territory. Sophie Skirvin, great step. Knocks it out of bounds for a Marblehead throw-in. Marblehead, one touch, taken again by the Rangers. It'll be Rangers throw. Correction, White throw. Once again, Red first to the ball. Allen to the center of the field. Finnerty back to Skirvin. Callie Henderson plays back to Kristen Wilikowski. And Yael with a big boot all the way to midfield. Marblehead tries to save it just off the Marblehead player, number 14, Ella Kramer. Ella is one of those all-division players I was mentioning before. Really good on the back line. Here's Elsie Aries in the corner. Near side, some fancy footwork from Elsie. Tries the cross just off the side of the foot. Goal kick for Marblehead. Just a couple of minutes in here in Westborough. No score so far. Again, a beautiful night for soccer. The stands are packed, in particular the Westborough student section looking for a victory. Westborough unable to keep the ball in. Marblehead going the other way. You see number 2 there on your screen, Kate Mullins, another one of those all-division players for Marblehead. A very strong left side for Marblehead. They retain possession. That ball goes off on Riley McNamara, number 10, senior for the Rangers. Very strong defensive line, as I've mentioned, for Westborough. They start the game with Kristen Wilikowski, Callie Henderson, one of the Allens. Great clear by Kristen Wilikowski, unable to be controlled. Once again, Kristen with the header. Aerial game being played right now. And Westborough comes out with the throw. Claire O'Reilly, the 4th defender on that back line. Again, Westborough's only given up 2 goals the entire year in regulation. And Westborough comes out with that ball. A lot of back and forth in the midfield right now being played by both teams. And Yael Bugev comes out and controls the ball. I mentioned the Rangers have only given up 2 goals. Yael has only actually given up 1 goal the entire year. Just phenomenal defense by the Rangers. If they had a weakness, probably be goal scoring. They at times have struggled to get a goal on the board. Here comes Marblehead on the near side. Once again broken up, this time by Callie Henderson. Riley McNamara trying to clear. Again, solid back line. Riley keeps the ball in. Up to Elsie Aries, number 9. Great pass to Sophie Boyd. Sophie back to Elsie. Elsie coming down the middle, trying to play out wide for Riley. McNamara has it in the corner. Great cross, just wide of the net. I think that might have been a crossing chance that just came off the side of the foot. By the way, I failed to mention earlier, I am here with Karen Henderson, my cohort for tonight from Westborough TV, the one and only Karen Henderson. Say hello to the crowd, Karen.
Nice. Hello to everybody watching from home, and I want to thank you, Andy, for stepping in to do some play-by-play for us.
My honor and my pleasure. Kristen Wolikowski controls, penetrates. You don't see that very often in the Ranger playbook. Great cross by Riley Allen. Riley McNamara has her hands full with that all-division player, Ella Kramer, on the left side of the Marblehead defense. This is Riley Allen with the throw-in. Westborough controls and gives it up. Westborough struggling to maintain possession. Sophie Boyd with the clear. Off the referee, in play. I think the referee might have missed the call there. Should have called that play dead with a drop kick, but play continues. Marblehead controlling. Annie Sheridan trying to get the ball deep into the corner. The ball goes out of bounds. Westborough Ranger throw-in deep in their own territory.
Is it Claire playing back there on left defense, about to take that throw-in?
That is Claire O'Reilly.
Sometimes hard to see across the field here.
Yeah, I think number 18,
lights.
Claire O'Reilly. Sydney Allen with a one-touch. Westborough again can't control. Out on Marblehead. Claire O'Reilly once again takes the throw-in for the Rangers. Good throw. Right off of the Marblehead player. And Westborough gets to move down the field. 7 minutes in, no score here at Westborough Joseph Mewhiney's Field. Again, a beautiful night for soccer. This is the round of 64.
It's 32, actually.
32, thank you, Karen. Round of 32 in the Division II. We have a chance here by Riley McNamara. Good shot with the left foot. And a great save by Catherine Comstock,
Very nice.
the Marblehead keeper.
Very nice.
Great shot, keeping it low. Good win by the Rangers, but a foul called there on Sophie Boyd.
First shot we've seen, right, Andy?
I think it was a first attempt on goal, yeah, absolutely.
10 minutes in.
It's a lot of bouncing around tonight so far.
And probably a little bit of
Offside's the call.
Sorry, slow on the camera, so we didn't see the offsides. Apologies.
Offsides at about the 30-yard line off of the free kick. Number 2, Kate Mullins called for the offside. Westborough very good at holding the line this year, haven't they been, Karen?
Yeah, their defense has been lights out, Andy. It's been really fun to watch. Hard for teams to even get a shot off, so you got to hope tonight for them, being the home team here, that they can get that ball in the other net.
Absolutely, absolutely. Definitely the challenge for Westborough tonight. Can they score a goal in regulation? Here comes Sydney Allen down the left side. Great play by the Marblehead defense to attack that ball.
Absolutely.
Kristen Wolikowski, Johnny on the spot.
Yeah, I mean, all 4 years for her. She's been varsity all 4 years, playing back there at sweeper, and has really just been a force all of those years. It's been great to watch her.
Certainly an all-league player this year, was last year, very possibly an all-state player this year. will most likely continue her soccer career when she gets to college. This is a good deep ball by the Rangers. Picked up now by Claire. And once again out of bounds.
Ooh.
Marblehead throw.
Was way up the field from where it went out.
Kristen Wilikowski handles it well. Sophie Skirben trying to play with Sydney Allen on the give and go. Couldn't connect. Both teams trying to feel each other out. As I mentioned earlier, Marblehead had a very long ride to get here. Just trying to see if they've shaken off the rust. Almost a chance for the Rangers. Smart play by the Marblehead defense. I believe that was number 4, Grace Miller. With a very smart play to knock that out of bounds. Elsie Aries pressuring the ball. Sophie Skirben, one of the best throwers that the Rangers have, gets it into the box. Rangers can't control. Marblehead has a breakout opportunity here. And of course, Kristen Wilikowski there to break up the play. Back to Yael. Yael knocks it out of bounds. Playing safe. Annika Haley, pressure on the ball for Marblehead that time. Sophie Skirben playing in the midfield. Up to Elsie, great connection. Elsie brings it back towards the middle. Again, some fancy footwork. Trying to find Sydney Allen, number 2. She controls the ball deep in Marblehead territory on the far side. Trying to leave it there for Claire. Do we have a shot? Towards the center. Sophie. Anna Finnerty was on the ball there. Almost got a shot off, and once again, the Marblehead defense does their job. You can see entering the game right now, number 6, Abby Beauregard, a senior. Coming in at striker, substituting for Sophie Boyd. Great throw-in again by the Rangers. And not able to take advantage of that throw-in. It's a race to the ball. Kristen Wilikowski will win that race 9 times out of 10. I don't care who's running next to her. Great body positioning. Just such a great mind for soccer.
Yeah, I mean, she's just a fantastic athlete, soccer athlete. She's a basketball player, going to be captain of the basketball team.
Absolutely.
She's captain of this soccer team.
Just a natural leader.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And what's great about Kristen, she leads by example. You know, she's on the field working as hard as anyone else out there. Here's Elsie Aries with a shot. Just goes wide with a beautiful save by Catherine Comstock.
She got her hand on it. That's going to be a...
Looked like she got her hand on it, but the referee's calling for a goal kick here.
Okay.
Certainly the referee's a lot closer to the play than we are, so who were we to argue?
If Westborough TV had the funds, we would have the
instant replay
for that. So send your check in, and
yes,
we'll work on that for next season.
We're probably better off without the instant replay
Probably
in this
true.
case. I think
Probably
we.
true. I don't think the referees need that. Oh,
Looks like Marblehead's calling a timeout here, with 28 minutes left in the first half. Round of 32
got it.
MIAA playoffs. Clearly, the Marblehead coach doesn't like what he sees.
Now, you know, it's so interesting in this state tournament. These are teams that, for the most part, you haven't seen before, right? It's outside your league.
Absolutely.
I mean, Marblehead is a good hour plus from Westborough. So this isn't a team that has seen us before, and the Rangers have not seen them. So getting a feel for what you're up against is going to be part of the strategy here.
Absolutely. It's a great point, Karen, and that might be Marblehead coach's thought process. Hey, we've seen this team now for 13 minutes. You know, maybe we now have a different strategy on how we want to attack, or maybe the coach doesn't like what he's seeing from his own team. Kind of hard to tell, but
Yep. I mean, definitely, you know, if they haven't seen Westborough play before, probably trying to get somebody on Elsie. You know, we watch her. She's got great footwork. She's another player that is going to be playing at the college level, and so that might be a little change in defense for them.
Absolutely. You know, that is a key strategic point for anyone playing against the Rangers. Number 9 in the middle is someone you have to key in on and stop if you can. Obviously, easier said than done most nights. Elsie is a force to be reckoned with. Leading scorer for the Rangers this year. This will be a Marblehead throw-in after the timeout. Again, 28 minutes left here at Joseph Mewhiney Field. Good play by Sidney Allen, trying to make a play on the ball, knocks it out of bounds again. Marblehead's throw once again. A little bit of a battle on the sideline. Rangers come away with it. Claire O'Reilly with the throw. Good one touch. That's Abby Beauregard showing extreme energy, as she always does. Such a hustler all year long. Just a menace to the other side. It's just great seeing her playing out there and just exhibiting that high energy level that we know she has had for forever. Ranger throw in once again. No score here. 27 minutes in. The Rangers can't seem to make that last connection. They've had a lot of opportunities, throw-ins and free kicks, and again, can't make that last connection. Here's a good ball by Marblehead, promising ball. Marblehead playing the possession game. Back to Grace Miller. Back up to Kate Mullins, one of 3 all-division players. Tries to cross. Good job by Sophie Skirbins making the step. Big boot by the Marblehead girls varsity soccer team, but handled easily by Yael. Deep kick by Yael to the 50. Marblehead once again controls. Kristen Wilikowski intercepts, plays out wide to Claire. Claire trying to hit Sydney. Missed pass out of bounds again. Marblehead with the throw. It's a good physical play by the Rangers, called for the foul though. Have a direct kick here from about the 40-yard line. It's being taken by Talia Selby. Low kick, deflected by Sophie Skirbin, cleared out by Riley Allen. Sophie sending it long. Elsie Aries hustling to the ball. Grace Miller playing it out wide for Ella Kramer. Again, such a strong left side for Marblehead. Riley Allen with the step. Nobody home for the Rangers. Marblehead now trying to play the long ball. But once again, the captain, Kristen Wilikowski, number 12, is there as the stopper. Good throw by Marblehead. Controlled well. Excellent cross. Sent back out by Sophie Skirbin. Played by Ella Kramer. Smart play there by Anna Fitterty. Just misses the connection with Riley McNamara. No team really have had many scoring chances. The Rangers have 1 shot on goal, number 10, Riley McNamara. Marblehead currently no shots on net. Here's a good ball by Riley Allen, one touched by Elsie Aries. And again, Marblehead's defense there to make the play. Number 5, Lily Gerson. Out to Samantha Dormer. Kristen Wilikowski sends it deep into Marblehead territory. Elsie has a chance one time. This is a corner kick for the Rangers, their first of the game. And I'll tell you what, Karen, the goalie sure seemed shaky on that ball, didn't she?
A little bit. Still some nerves maybe, but
yeah.
The Rangers, if they're paying attention, should definitely test her a little.
Absolutely. That's a sign for green light shooting sign for me. Here's the
Can.
corner kick by Infinity.
what a
And a
great
great save. Great save by Catherine Comstock. Coming out of the net, coming to the line.
Give her some good confidence. But, you know, the Rangers will take advantage every time on one of those corner kicks. Rangers will take advantage every time on those corner kicks. We've had a lot of goals off corners and free kicks this year. So
Absolutely.
we're going to be looking for those kind
Big
of
strength for
calls.
the Rangers. Big strength for the Rangers. Corner kicks. Elsie Aries a little bit outside the range there. You know, way outside the 18. But a great shot with the left foot. That powerful left foot that we have seen over the years. Again, coming very close to jackpot.
You got it. Keeping that pressure on. That's what the Rangers really need to do. Keep trying to get those shots.
This ball will be played back to Yael.
All the way back.
Yael sends it to the 50. Little physical play over the back. That's okay. This is soccer.
Got it. That's a nice
Here
pass.
come Marblehead with a little give and go. Kate Mullins into the corner. Great play by Callie Henderson. Some great grit by number 8, the senior captain defender. Her and Kristen have been peanut butter and jelly all year long. Marblehead corner kick. They're going short with it.
That's right.
Back outside, here comes the cross, and that's well over the net. Field goal if we're playing football, but in football, no goal.
Yeah.
Goal kick being played by Yael short to Kristen Wilikowski. Good low ball in the middle of the field.
Offside.
They're calling it, I believe that's an offside on number 23, Annika Haley. And although Annika wasn't actually playing the ball, she was involved in the play. Could have prevented the defender from clearing that ball, and so rightfully so, the referee calls the offside. 20 minutes left in the first half. Still no score here at Joseph Mewhiney Field.
Andy, I had a couple of my commentators this year. One of them plays hockey, and he talked about the blue line in hockey with the offsides. And he referred to the soccer offsides as a moving blue line.
Oh, yes.
That was an interesting way to think of it, because if you're not a soccer player or somebody who watches a lot of soccer, it can get a little bit confusing. So if you happen to know about hockey offsides.
Here's something developing here for Marblehead. A one-touch by Kate Mullins. Good pressure by Marblehead, but the Rangers easily knock it out of bounds.
Oops. Wow. That's going
Looks
to
like
be
he's calling a foul. A foul on the Rangers.
Really?
Free kick.
Wow. You can't just fall. We're going to have to.
Riley Allen
Tough call.
gets called for running through the Marblehead player. Here's the cross.
Really tough call.
Handled well by the Rangers once again. Ella Kramer back to the outside, centered once again for the Rangers. Kristen Wilikowski with the header. Sophie Skirben with the header. A little bit of a dangerous kick. And once again cleared by the Rangers. Elsie Ayers trying to make a play on the ball. Great pressure. Marblehead once again goes deep. This Westborough turf, notorious for the big bounce. Obviously the Rangers know how to play that bounce. They've been playing Kristen in particular for 4 years. Good outside ball here by Marblehead. Great defensive play by Riley Allen. Dangerous ball in the center.
Physical play by Callie Henderson back there.
Absolutely.
No call.
Ball's cleared. Here come some substitutions for the Rangers. Sophie Boyd back in the game on striker. Mewhiney. And Marissa Walsh making an appearance in the game today.
Well, she's been hurt for a lot of this season. Uh-oh. Something's wrong with the substitution here.
Looks like the ref is calling an illegal
Abby
substitution.
Gotta get back out there. Huh.
Having the Rangers bring their players back in. And the rule being you cannot substitute on the opposition's throw-in. Only on your own throw-in, unless, of course, they're substituting as well. Here comes Marblehead, controls the throw-in. Once again, playing back. Great play by Riley McNamara. Pressure in that ball. That strong left side for Marblehead.
Here we go.
Substitutions now, as I was saying just a moment ago. Ella Sklar making her debut in the game. Mewhiney in the game as well. Again, as we were saying, Marissa Walsh, I don't think she's played in, it's got to be 2 months, huh?
Right, it's been a while. She hurt her knee, and she's been resting it. I had talked to her mom, who said she was hoping she might make it for playoffs, and I guess the answer is she is. So
Oh, it's great to see her out there, isn't it?
absolutely.
She's definitely someone who can put it in the back of the net, and that's what the Rangers need tonight. Can't win without a goal.
Got it.
And however good our defense is, we need to put one in the net to make it happen. Here comes Marblehead again, down the left side. Promising cross, no one home. Mewhiney with a deep ball. Marissa making her presence known right away. Playing tough.
All right.
Rangers throw in, and Marissa's down
I
already.
think it's gonna actually
Oh, that's
be
so
a,
bad to see.
Oh no.
That's
Oh,
so bad to
no.
see.
I think it's actually going to be a kick.
She's holding that knee,
Oh, please no.
and her head is down. Oh, that's such a shame. She's up, but she's limping.
Maybe feeling tentative. We'll see.
Oh, we sure hope she's okay.
Doc Stannard's down there with her. We're so fortunate at Westborough High to have him on staff. The trainer, just really an amazing guy. It's just hope
She's
that
clearly
Marissa's okay.
clearly broken up, and rightfully so. She's worked so hard to get back on the field.
So Riley McNamara will come back in after a quick rest.
You know, and that's the aggression. You know, she's an aggressive player, has been all year. It's a shame. Seems like she's walking okay. That's great to see. I think you're right, Karen. It might just be a little tentative.
We'll see. We'll see how she's feeling about it. Doc will take a look. Maybe we'll see her again.
Let's see what the ruling was. I believe it's a red throw. It is. Westborough throw-in after the injury.
Right.
Clock had stopped. Little over 16 minutes left in the first half. And that ball was tipped by Sophie Boyd off the head all the way to the end line. Marblehead goal kick. Still no score here in the round of 32 Division II Girls Soccer MIAA tournament. Foul called there on Riley McNamara. Free kick for Marblehead being taken by number 6, Talia Selby. Great header by Riley Allen. Kate Mullins controlling well. Pressured by Riley Allen. Ella Kramer also poised with the ball. Good defensive play by Ella Sklar. Tipping it off of Lydia Bailey for Marblehead. Red throw here. Good one touch by Marblehead. Physical play in the middle. We know Sophie Skirban's not backing down, that's for sure. Here comes number 9, Elsie. Elsie Aries to the outside. She's always dangerous. Dribbling through 3. Lays it off for Mia Mumby. Great ball by Elsie. Mia has something here. Can she make something happen? Ball tipped off for Marblehead. This will be a Red Rangers throw-in. Claire O'Reilly takes the throw.
Just
trying to find Sophie Boyd.
get themselves in
That's a
position
good
for a shot.
Good give and go there. Ella Sklar steps up. Good cross to the center to Elsie. Again, Elsie back to Skirvin. Skirvin tries to tee one up.
Sure, take those shots, push it in. I like it.
Great opportunity. Sophie's got a leg. She can definitely get it there.
Sure can.
Seemed like the ball was just bouncing a little bit too much. Almost like a puck on melted ice. 14 minutes remaining in the first half. Marblehead goal kick. Still no score here in Westborough. Once again playing out to the left side. Sure seems like Marblehead loves playing on this left side.
Yeah, there's been a lot of action over here. Again, you talked about the strength of their left side. Rangers might want to be pushing it to the other side, test that out a little bit.
Great play by Ella Sklar, handling the defender.
Well done, Ella.
Great pass out to Mia Mumby to the middle. That's 4 passes in a row by the Rangers.
Good play by
That's how you're going to make it happen, right, Karen?
Absolutely. We got to get that. You know, I think last game we played, we were a little nervous, and it was a physical Grafton team that we played, really physical, and the girls were doing a lot of kicking. You know, there was a lot of ping pong out there, and I think that if they can calm things down here and get some good passing in, we're going to put that goal in the net.
Here's an opportunity for the Rangers. Very physical in the box. Marblehead is taking some chances, especially on the aerial ball. You know, there's a fine line between getting body position and moving the offensive player out of position, and especially in the box. Marblehead's got to be careful there. Here's Westborough with another chance. Good shot by Mumby off the post, over the net. McNamara with the rebound. Great chance for the Rangers. Mumby hits the post. McNamara there for the rebound, just over the net. And the Rangers have Marblehead on the ropes.
Got to try to capitalize here. There's 12 minutes left in this half. We're still at 0-0.
Certainly the Rangers have had the better opportunities between the two teams.
Indeed. But we got to get that ball into the net. It's been a struggle all season, and got to find a way. Keep up that pressure like we just had in those last few plays here.
Absolutely. Yeah, and knowing the Rangers and their struggles scoring this year, they would sure feel great going into the locker room with that 1-0 lead.
Absolutely.
As we were talking pregame, you know, soccer's that kind of sport. You can possess, and possess, and it only takes one opportunity for the other team. And here's an opportunity again for the Rangers. That was a great ball by McNamara into Elsie Aries. The one touch to the corner and fouled by the Marblehead defense. Looks like Anna Finnerty, number 15, is going to take this kick right at about the 20-yard line on the football field. Translates to about the 28-yard mark. Here's the kick towards the corner and wide left. Very wide of the net there. Looks like she was going for broke. Trying to hit that top left corner and not give the goalie the opportunity to get her hands on the ball. Last 10 minutes of the first half. Again, Westborough's controlled a lot of the possession. Certainly had the better opportunities of the two teams. So far, hasn't cashed in. Here's another good ball by the Rangers. Aries tries to play it into the corner. Marblehead knocks it out. Be another Rangers throw. Well, they've got to be in the double digits for throws already.
Absolutely. Claire O'Reilly getting that throw in.
That ball was touched last by the Rangers. Great play by Claire O'Reilly. Claire O'Reilly.
Yep.
Sorry about that. Good ball by Red. Onside. Good cross. Skirvin. Defended well by Marblehead.
Absolutely. Westborough keeping
Such
it.
great hustle by Sophie. Sophie to Sophie. And Affinity with a great header. Hey, if we're going to play physical, you got to know what the ref's going to call and what he's not going to call. And play the game the way it's being called. And that's a great example of that right there. Riley tries to center. Westborough maintains possession. Here's a good opportunity for Marblehead to break out. Plays it outside to number 17. Anna Sheridan. Anna plays it out wide. Kristen Wolikowski. Oh, this ball is dangerously close to a goal.
Are you kidding?
And it is a goal for Marblehead. An own goal for Marblehead.
No.
Tragedy strikes for the Westborough Rangers as Kristen Wolikowski tries to play the ball back to Yael Bugyaev. That ball was bouncing and had pace. Yael missed it and could not recover in time. 9 minutes left in the first half, and Marblehead scores first. 1-0 Marblehead. Again, just under 9 minutes left in the first half. Aries
Elsie says, I'm going to get this back.
Aries controls, dribbles deep into Marblehead territory. But you can tell she's a little fired up after that goal,
Of course.
as I'm sure all of the Lady Rangers are. Here comes Marblehead again, attacking. And Affinity, great steal. Out wide to Mia Mumby. Mia crosses, cleared well by Marblehead. Westborough possesses. Marblehead plays out wide, and it looks like a Ranger throw-in. Some substitutions for the Rangers. Number 6, Abby Beauregard. Number 2, Sydney Allen. And number 4, Carly Romano, making her first appearance in the game tonight.
Can we get some fresh legs out there so we can get a push in the last 7 minutes of the first half?
Absolutely. Again, if you're just tuning in, Marblehead has scored first on an own goal by the Rangers. A mistake you have not seen all year by the Rangers back line. Here's an opportunity for the Red. Number 2, Sydney Allen plays out wide to Anna Finnerty, deep in the corner. Good cross by Anna Finnerty. This is a dangerous ball. Marblehead trying to clear. And do clear. There's a one-on-one play here. Great defensive play by Ella Sklar,
Nicely done.
stopping that breakout.
Westborough's got to take advantage when they're in the box like that. They've just got to capitalize.
They've had a lot of opportunities tonight in the box. They've hit the post,
They're going to need a
knocked it
couple.
over the crossbar,
So,
and one is not going to be enough now.
got it.
Sophie Skirvin handles that on the head easily. Great ball by Sydney Allen. Looks like it's going to be a handball call on number 4 for Marblehead, Grace Miller. This is a key free kick here for the Rangers.
Of course, Kristen Wilikowski will take that kick. We'll have Ella Sklar back to cover for her.
And Kristen normally will take this free kick and try to get it somewhere in the box for someone to get a head or a foot on it. Ball's in the box. Again, defended well by Marblehead.
Right.
They clear. Carly Romano back in to Mia Mumby, and she can't handle the pass. Marblehead with the throw. Good defensive pressure by Mia Mumby there.
Westborough's got another throw in.
Some physical play in the corner. Westborough wins it. Once again, Abby Beauregard. Such a pest to the defense. Just such hustle, never giving up.
Always quality senior. We've been watching her play since she was a kid. Watching all of these 7 seniors play since they were little.
Absolutely.
Coaching them along the way.
Of course, the seniors now hoping this is not their last game in Westborough. But they're going to have to do it in come-from-behind fashion. Carly Romano giving the throw up to Sophie Skirvin. Sophie, the strongest thrower on the team, both in terms of distance and placement. Just a phenomenal skill that she has. This one handled easily by Kristen Wolikowski deep into Marblehead's zone. Again, they possess well. They play it out wide. Kate Mullins not able to get there. Rangers throw, just over 4 minutes left in the first half. Rangers trail 1-0. Seems as if after that Marblehead goal, the Rangers' energy level has ramped up just a touch. There's definitely some urgency currently.
I like the energy. Want to make sure that that urgency doesn't result in not controlling the ball. They got to make sure that they keep calm and move it down the field. Nice passes. Let's go.
Absolutely. Urgency and poise. No mistakes. Good, strong play there by Sydney Allen. Good pressure. Westborough keeps the ball in. Looks like Marblehead trying to break. Ella Sklar, great defensive play, all ball. Abby Beauregard steps in. Great tackle there. Boy, that Westborough defense is swarming.
Fill in the middle nicely.
Playing a little back and forth here.
Just got a
Sure.
couple minutes left to try to pull something together here for the Rangers.
Sure, Coach Mumby would like them to keep the ball on the ground. Once again, cleared by Wilikowski. Great ball there by Ann Sheridan. That ball is centered, blocked by Sklar. Wonderful defensive play by Kristen Wolikowski. Once again, just defending one-on-one in the box, no foul, no physical play. Gets her long leg on the ball, ultimately a goal kick. Knocked out of bounds by Marblehead. A couple of substitutions here by Marblehead. Number 9, Samantha Dormer, and number 28, Grace Mortensen come in the game. Just over 2 minutes now in the first half. 1-0 Marblehead. Good step by Sophie Skirvin. She sends it out wide. Marblehead having a hard time controlling that ball. Elsie Aries looks to cross.
There's a lot of fans out here, Andy. I think a lot of people just came out from the volleyball game.
Do we have a result on that
I
game?
have not seen a result on that game, although I know they were up 2-0, so they just needed one more. Do we know if they won? I'll have to check with our fans over here, but I'm sure those fans want something to cheer about.
We'll give you an update in the second half. Under 2 minutes here in the first half of this game.
And there's a good number of fans here from Marblehead also.
Amazing how many people made the trip for Marblehead, for sure.
Good for them. Supporting their girls. Like to see it.
It's an ambitious opportunity there from about 28 yards out. Big aerial ball, well handled well by Anna Finnerty. And a tackle on the Marblehead side, not called by the referee. And so we'll play possession. Rangers maintain possession. Alcieri's playing physical. Hustles to the corner and gains the throw in.
Gotta hurry up, gotta hurry up.
Rangers have to hurry here. Certainly under a minute in the first half.
Usually hear the ref calling it down when it's time.
Riley Allen with the throw. Another great thrower for Westborough. Marblehead able to clear the box. Sophie Skirvin back to Carly Romano. Good ball into the box. Just a little too deep, a little too much mustard on that one. Handled easily by Catherine Comstock, the Marblehead goalie. She clears out to the far side, and that's the whistle ending the first half. Marblehead 1, Rangers 0 on an own goal by the Westborough Rangers. We'll take intermission, and we'll be back for the second half of this awesome matchup in the round of 32 of the MIAA Girls Soccer Tournament.
I can't say I haven't done this in my bedroom ever before.
his last name? Greg?
And Andy, right? Okay.
Evening, everybody. Welcome back for the second half of the MIAA Round of 32 Division II Girls Soccer. I'm here with Greg James.
Hi, Andy.
Great to have you join me for the second half, Greg. For those of you who don't know, Greg's son,
Jeremy.
Jeremy, is a graduate of Westborough High School and was a part of the soccer program as well. You might recognize Greg's voice. He actually commentated the second half of the boys' game last night, an unfortunate loss. Great season by the boys.
Indeed.
And from what I understand, they really gave a great effort last night, didn't they, Greg?
It was an amazing game. It was really well matched. They were the 16th seed against the 17, and you could just feel that these were two fierce competitors, and it came down to one play. And
absolutely.
It was really well placed, and it just so happened that team capitalized.
And that's the story of soccer, and it's exactly the story of the game so far today. It's the story of one play. So far, Marblehead is up 1-0 on an own goal mistake by the Rangers. So unfortunate, as the Rangers defense has clearly been the strength of their team for the entire season, only giving up 2 goals during the regular season.
Which is tremendous, really.
It's an unbelievable statistic.
It's an amazing statistic.
But they will be doing something tonight. If they're able to win, they'll be doing something they have not had to do the entire year, which is come from behind. Marblehead with the second half kickoff controls. What we saw a lot in the first half was a lot of play on the left side of the formation of the Marblehead Magicians. It was the near side in the first half. For the second half, it will be the far side. So good luck to our cameraman.
Yes, thank you. It's been a little bit since I've managed. I actually had many crazy moments where I did all 3, play-by-play, color commentary, and the camera. It's I'm a drummer, so it's actually like sort of drumming where you got your feet and arms doing different things.
That is a one-man band type of operation there, for sure. Here's a promising opportunity here for the Magicians. Deep in the box now. Great play by Kristen Wolikowski to step and stop that cross. Cleared well by Callie Henderson. Westborough trying to control the midfield.
It is interesting to see how strong the Magicians came out. That's something that this team, which already has to get used to playing from behind, has to get used to the aggressiveness of that Magician team, not going to sit back on that one goal. So.
Absolutely. The Magicians come in ranked 26th in the 32-team bracket. Westborough ranks 7th. They are the highest rank in their group of 8, and right now they're down 1-0. And they're going to have to do something, as I said earlier, that they have not had to do all year. This is the first game in which they have trailed all year. Their 11-0-4 record, indicative of a strong, strong squad. Many of them seniors, hoping that this is not the last game they'll be playing for Westborough High School.
It really is a tremendous statistic. Like you said, they've been in a position of in the lead or in a tie. They played in a lot of close games, winning 1 or 2-0, but also just giving up 2 goals. That's tremendous. And these things can happen. I mean, I'm sure there's some nerves, and I do think there was a little bit of, as we used to call it, English on the ball that was backspinning.
Absolutely.
And it was like watching the goalie in slow motion going back. It felt like it was possible for her to get her foot on it, but it just was moving too fast.
Here's a chance for the Rangers. Skarbin with a huge shot.
That's a nice
from
shot.
The 28-yard. Great shot, fading shot, just misses.
Also a
the
big
top
statement,
left-hand corner.
Sort of like we're not going to sit back here. We're going to come after you.
Oh, there's no question you'll see aggression from the Lady Rangers tonight. Just a quick shout out. Speaking of Lady Rangers, the Westborough volleyball team won 3-0 against Longmeadow tonight. So congratulations to them. They were ranked number 1 in their bracket. So we'd like to send congratulations to that team. Great ball handled here by Riley Allen up to Sophie Boyd. Off the Marblehead Magician defender, number 6, Talia Selby.
Yeah, what a magical night. Speaking of magic, right? I mean, what a just amazing performance to watch that volleyball team time and time again.
That goal certainly seemed magical. A lot of physical play in the box there. No call. Callie Henderson, Johnny on the spot there. Knocks it out of bounds away from Annika Haley, who definitely had a beat on the ball, number 23. And she's having a strong game tonight, don't you think, Greg?
Yeah, Annika Haley up top for Marblehead.
Yeah.
She seems to be quite an athlete. Her endurance.
Here's a cross by the Rangers. Far post. McNamara can't get a head on it. And it looks like it will go out of bounds.
Yeah, that was close. McNamara just ran in a little bit, and it kind of just stayed in the air a little bit longer, but I think had a beat on the angle. If it had gone off her head, it could have come back in the box.
So far, a pretty physical game being played by both squads. Rangers once again with the throw-in. If they've had one, they've had a 24.
They have. You're right, Andy. They've had a number of throws, and they've done some nice things. I think the hard part about
here's a cross for the Rangers.
Yep.
Allen with the header. Can't get a foot on it. Sophie Boyd again with the header. Marblehead knocking it off of their own teammates. Rangers corner kick.
What I noticed, Andy, was they seemed a little panicked there in the box, and this is where sometimes
Marblehead did. Yep.
Yeah. One of my old coaches, when I was coaching here in the program, just said sometimes you got to get a toe on it.
Absolutely.
And I think.
Here comes the corner kick. Elsie Aries with the in-swinger. Great ball in the box. Oh, and the Magicians once again clear. Callie Henderson looking to put it right back in. Everyone's onside. Big bounce. But the Marblehead keeper once again poised, 2 hands on the ball, like a true pro. Good one touch by Marblehead. Played well by Sydney Allen, excuse me. Sydney Allen playing tough.
Nice cross.
Pushed hard by Caitlin McGowan. Riley McNamara overruns that bounce.
Number
Great
14
recovery.
is a very gritty player on the outside mid for Marblehead.
Absolutely. That number 14 is Ella Kramer. She's actually all division.
Okay.
One of 3 all division players for the Magicians.
Wow, impressive.
Just a great left side with number 14 Ella Kramer and number 2 Kate Mullins. They make a phenomenal combination. Here's the Rangers though possessing. Skirman looking to go deep in the corner and just overshoots Sydney Allen. Great idea though.
Andy, I think one thing that's going to be interesting in the second half is this is such a talented Westborough team.
Oh, here comes Elsie Aries fighting. Physical play. Is he calling it in the box? Not in the box.
Outside.
Just outside the box. The difference between a PK and a free kick. Marblehead called for the foul. Anna Finnerty, number 15, will take this one very close in.
And last time I think she tried to go for it because the goalie was on the back post.
Absolutely. Anna has scored 3 goals this year off of free kicks. Gets it into the box. Great header by the Marblehead defender. Scramble for the ball.
There you go.
Anna Finnerty with the shot. Just misses on the top right-hand corner of the net.
That's a nice play there by Anna Finnerty. She's been a playmaker in a lot of ways, passing, kicks, direct kicks, now popping the ball back in, and that one just missed by feet.
Absolutely. Anna's been such a key for this team in the center, playing so many minutes as the center mid for this team and taking so many important corners and free kicks. Just missed the opportunity there. Boy, Westborough is really aggressively attacking so far in the second half. They're just hoping they can capitalize on one. Again, with 32 minutes left in the second half, the Marblehead Magicians leading 1-0 over the Westborough Rangers here in Westborough. Marblehead playing a good possession game. And just as I say that, they lose possession.
You know what I'm starting to notice a trend is that it's becoming a battle of the midfield.
Absolutely.
And what would be interesting is as the midfield kind of compresses, when the ball releases one way or the other, it's going to be interesting to see how that offensive team can capitalize, because they both have speed up top, but they also have speed on the backside. So it takes a really unique play to break away, to sort of break down the defensive lines on the other side. I mean, I haven't really seen, other than what happened on the goal, I have not seen a lapse of coverage on either defense.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, it's going to take a couple of connected passes for the Rangers in order to break down this defense. You know, this team comes in 13-4-1, so they know how to win.
Good to know.
This is a long but almost challenging shot for the Marblehead goalie, but she had a beat on it. It's a good ball by Riley Allen. You never know what's going to happen on the rebound. Once again, the Rangers first to the ball. Anna Finnerty looking to send it deep in the corner. Played easily by the Marblehead goalkeeper, Catherine Comstock.
And the number 4 played it very carefully with getting the ball shielded back to the goalie. I did hear some nice communication. I think as this game starts to progress into the early 20 minutes into the teens, Westborough is going to have to start taking some chances with extending themselves on the offense to sort of rattle their back line. I honestly, while I've seen some nice plays by this goalie, I think this goalie has some vulnerabilities. I think this goalie laterally, I haven't seen the movement, and I've watched the goalie handle the ball with a sense of tentativeness. And actually, I think on the last play, while she first caught it, she had to re-catch it. And so that's the thing where I think Westborough is going to have to be really close to those plays, because if the ball goes down on the turf, they almost have to stick a foot in. It could come down to that kind of a goal. The other important thing is Yael Bugayev, I know she's got some nice little kicks out here, and she's had her foot on the ball. She's had a lot of time to think about what happened. She has to move past that, but our defense also has to make sure we don't let another one in, because going down 2-0 will be a challenge.
Here comes a good ball played by Sydney Allen, all the way down to the middle of the Marblehead zone. Riley McNamara displaying extreme hustle there.
Yeah, gritty, very gritty play.
But Marblehead comes out with the throw. This looks promising for Marblehead.
Ooh, boy.
Ball played to the middle.
Good shielding.
Played well by Yael.
Yep, goalie Yael came out, and also good shielding by Kristen Wilikowski. That's just a heads-up play.
Great kick by Yael. Backheader by Sophie Skirben. One touch by Abby Beauregard, but the Rangers can't connect. Coming up on the 28-minute left mark in the second half here in Westborough. This looks promising for Elsie Aries. She has the speed.
And she's going to...
Her touch is a little bit too
close.
heavy.
Boy,
a little bit heavy touch there.
She is fast. And
substitution here for Marblehead. Number 28, Grace Mortensen. Coming in on right defense. Or actually right midfield, maybe. Great step.
that's
But
a nice
leaving that
pass.
back line exposed, and here come the
23
Magicians.
is going to try to...
Good
yep.
cross.
Nice play.
Played well by
Wilikowski.
Kristen. Physical play. But Claire comes out of it. Over to Skirben. Skirben to Allen. Allen deep in the corner. Abby Beauregard with the hustle,
Very nice
forcing the
hustle.
goalkeeper to make the play on the ball. This is dangerous for Marblehead.
Very dangerous.
Elsie Aries wins. Can't control. Anna Sheridan in the midfield. Good ball. But again, all the way through to the box, controlled by Yael. The real question, and we've seen this over the years, will the Westborough coach make that formation shift, which shifts the focus to the offensive zone? Will he push up players in order to get that goal?
Do you think going to a 4-3-3 is where he needs to go, or even just a 3-5-2 where he's got a deeper kind of midfield?
Either one. Coach Mumby has been extremely successful in his career here with Westborough, not known for making changes on the fly. He has a system that works. He sticks with it, usually regardless of the outcome. Believes in his system, and again, has had a lot of success with that system. Skirvin with the throw-in, gets it back, crosses at the top of the box. Elsie with the one touch.
So the good news there is you can feel a sense of anxiety by Marblehead that they have to clear quickly, because we've definitely brought the intensity up. We're in their box a lot. The possession is tilted heavily our way. But as you said before, Andy, you can have a lot of possession, but it takes the finish.
No question, and that's the beauty of soccer. It takes just one mistake or one advantage taken of, and one opportunity taken advantage of. And here comes Marblehead with good possession. With Kristen Wilikowski taken down hard.
She is
hard.
Tough, oh boy. She's
With
happy
no
that she got
call
the
from
play.
the referee.
Yeah, and talk
That's
about
surprising. That is a
about
surprising
gritty.
call.
She gets right up and sticks her head right into a play. It's fierce. That's a fierce competitor. Now she's like, oh yeah, I probably have a bad bruise, but who cares? I'm just going to keep going.
But that's a surprising no call from the ref. I mean, Marblehead really wasn't playing the ball there. Really just ran through the Westborough player. But here Westborough gets a call. I don't know if that's a make-up call, but we'll take it if it is.
Well, it's interesting that they seem very technical about what they're calling, so I think, forget the number on Marlborough, the girl had her hand on the Westborough's shoulder, but kind of putting pressure down, so there was a sense that you were pushing the Westborough player out of the way, and that seems to be a trigger for the referee.
Free kick by Wilikowski. Well done, but controlled well by the Marblehead keeper.
A few more of those, I bet she could control it just enough where it doesn't quite travel that far, because there were like 3 players for Westborough right underneath that. They had the ball.
Great play by McNamara here. Sorry, Greg.
No worries. I was saying if the ball had just been a little shorter, there were like 3 different players that could have gone and put a poke on it.
Stolen well by the Marblehead Magician player. Stolen back by Callie Henderson. Good play by Callie making the step. Here comes Claire O'Reilly trying to clear. Smart play by Callie Henderson there. No reason to take a chance.
Callie Henderson has definitely had a real presence from what I've seen in the game. It's really good to have her out there right now. I think that's going to be pivotal as part of the backfield as we go into the deep part of the second half.
One thing you notice, Marblehead really stepping up the physical play.
Yeah.
The Rangers historically have not matched physicality. We saw it 2 weeks ago against the Grafton team, and here again we see Marblehead really taking advantage of the way the referees are calling the game. They know the referees are allowing them to play physically, and so they're playing physically. You do not see that same physicality from the Westborough side yet. Still 23 minutes, just under 23 minutes left in the game. Again, Westborough trailing 1-0 here at Joseph Mewhiney Field. Big throw from Sophie Skirvin into the box. Abby Beauregard trying to control, cannot.
Made a smart play, let it go out so she can get another throw.
Quick throw by Skirvin. Cleared again by Marblehead. Claire O'Reilly, once again, smart play, allowing that ball to go out.
I'm
Control
wondering,
the throw.
Andy, if there's any talk by the coach of doing a short throw instead of trying to throw it in, because I noticed that when the ball's been in, while the throws are good, this is a tall Marblehead team, and there's usually like 3 players around that throw, I mean, to receive it or head it out, and it often looks like we might have the numbers not in our favor, whereas if we bring someone up short that could pop it in it, I think we're stronger with our feet, I think, as a team.
Again, not a play you normally see.
Wow, that's a good...
Great step by number 17, Annie Sheridan.
Yep.
Westborough steals it back. Good idea by Claire O'Reilly. This is a Westborough throw. Red throw. Playing it down the line. Physical play once again.
Yep. That girl took one right off the face. She's right back in it, though.
There's that short throw, Greg.
Yeah.
There you go. Played back smartly to Claire O'Reilly. Ball into the box.
Because look at how they handled the ball. It was clumsily cleared, and that could have bounced backwards toward our back line. We've got some folks that are open on the backside that I think are really hungry for the ball. That's a nice throw right there.
The Westborough crowd really getting into it now, really urging the girls on.
You definitely
See a
have a
full
nice
student
turnout.
section here tonight. Tonight is a lumberjack theme for the student section.
It is. It's a lumberjack.
Oh, Abby Beauregard with an opportunity. Can't get the foot on it. Here she goes, though. Ball high in the air, played very well by Catherine Comstock. She's had a real solid night after a shaky start. Has really done well with those aerial balls.
Yep.
Big clear by Marblehead. That's really all they need to do for the next 20 minutes.
Okay.
They're up 1-0. The number 26 seed going up against the number 7 seed, and the number 26 seed really, hate to play the pun, but really showing some magic by the Magicians.
Well, I also think Marblehead's had a lot of shows. I think they've been around the Division II playoffs a lot. When I've watched this over the years, I have seen Marblehead's name as an active part of the North districts. So they're
Great footwork there by Claire O'Reilly, and a great pass up to Elsie on the line.
And that's one of the beauties, Andy, about this tournament this year. We're truly in sort of foreign territory with playing teams and styles that we're not used to. There's rarely...
Here comes Abby Beauregard with a great move, and this will result in a Westborough Ranger corner kick.
This is a key moment.
Key moment in the game for sure. 19 minutes left. Looks like Anna Finnerty, as she usually does from the near side post, from the near side flag, will take the corner. And Westborough really packing the box. Only Callie Henderson remains back.
Oh, that's nice.
She goes straight for the goal.
Wow.
Just headed out by the Marblehead defender.
That was close.
What a great shot by Anna Finnerty, and a better defensive play by the Marblehead defender. I didn't see who caught it. I believe it was number 28 Grace Mortensen. Definitely a tall defender.
I think
Callie Henderson.
kind of had a little bit of a head on it, so.
Here comes a throw from the Rangers.
Yep.
Looks like it went out on the Rangers.
Oh, is he saying they walked forward too much? Oh no, he's letting a sub in.
Calling in for a sub here.
So 23 was out before, but one of the main players, so they're definitely giving her some rest so she can get energy again, and that's going to have to be something we watch. Looks like...
Annika Haley comes back in, and Kate Mullins, one of their all-division players, takes a breather. So one on and one off here.
Nice play.
Another great play by Kristen Wilikowski, getting her foot on the ball, up to Elsie Aries, trying to dance through a couple of defenders and can't make that happen. Abby Beauregard on the far side, trying to play the ball into the corner for Mia Mumby. A little too
has
heavy.
some nice presence there. There's a sense of hustle, some aggressiveness, but also can get the ball pushed into the forward section of the turf.
Some more substitutions for the Rangers. Carly Romano, number 4, coming in for Claire O'Reilly, and Riley McNamara on the front line, replacing Abby Beauregard. Here comes another Ranger throw. Must have had 25 or 30 throws already. Riley Allen with a
this is the
dangerous
play.
ball in the
Oh,
box.
that's it.
Here's a goes out of the net.
Oh,
And no call on the physical play by the goalie.
I saw
the
arms
goalie took
extended.
down Sophie Boyd in the
Yeah,
box,
I saw
and the
arms
referee did not call a thing. Westborough still fighting for the ball in the far corner,
I think, Andy,
and it's a corner kick.
what could be argued? Ooh, they're arguing about this. Are they giving it?
Corner kick.
Corner kick.
Both refs signaling corner
Yeah.
kick.
That
And
was
it's coming
good
down to
because
crunch time now, Greg.
I think that would have been a bitter pill. The goalie often will get the benefit of the doubt physicality-wise, but the fact that if it had been a goal kick after that,
Corner kick by Elsie Aries.
Nice.
Oh!
That was so
Elsie
beautiful.
Aries with the end swinger!
Right
At
there.
16 minutes in the second half! Never touched by a defender! Fooled the goalie! And the senior captain, number 9, comes through for the Rangers!
That's great timing too, Andy, because you can feel like a strong wind just completely shifted here.
What a great shot by Elsie Aries. She's been doing it all year long, and they come through once again. And I'll tell you right now, Greg, as soon as this ball gets kicked, these Rangers are going to come with energy.
Yeah.
Many seniors on the field right now, doing everything that they can
Just
to
watch
ensure
Elsie
that this
Aries
is
right there.
not the last game that they play in the Westborough Maroon. Kristen Wilikowski clears it to the center. The Magicians won't back off either. They've been playing physical all day long. You can expect that they will come back with a vengeance.
17 is doing some interesting work here. Has a lot of presence. Isn't flashy, but is in the right place at the right time. And again, that back line communication is going to be important. I'm guessing Yale really called for that one.
Yeah, that was a good play by Yale to step in. It looks like the Marblehead defender is grabbing Sophie Boyd's jersey, but no call there. Played well by Carly Romano. Riley McNamara coming in
and
playing physical. No call there.
That's what Westborough's going to need to do more of.
And you know that's the kind of play that I'm talking about. The referee is not calling it, so you have to take advantage. Called this one though.
Yeah.
Foul on Sophie Skirvin. Marblehead kick.
What's interesting, Andy, is the amount of play in a small space just down here in front is really impressive. The ball handling at a more aggressive speed. These teams are both showing some really nice capabilities.
Cleared well by the Rangers.
Yeah, 17.
Annie Sheridan once again. This is a dangerous ball, but that Westborough back line
Yeah, he's going to give a corner
doing a
kick.
great job getting to the ball, but will give the Magicians a corner kick.
So in another way on the other side of the field, this is a big moment.
I will tell you, to all of our listeners, we will, at some point in the next 4 minutes, have a slight disruption in service because of a battery issue with our camera. So
This would be
we
a
will,
good time, Mumby,
we
for a
will let you
timeout.
know. We will not do it right now, though. Corner kick for the Marblehead Magicians. Dangerous ball played perfectly by Yael. Punched out aggressively and cleared by the Rangers. The Magicians with a quick throw by the Magicians.
Let's go to our
Annie Sheridan trying to play the ball back to the defense. Great pressure here by the Rangers. Continue to push the ball back towards the Marblehead goal.
What's interesting, Andy, I was just watching the corner. So Kristen Wilikowski was right in the center of that play, went down, and she's just like an Energizer bunny, just gets right back up. I mean, that did not look like a fun landing on this hard turf on a cold night, but it seems to unfair.
Oh, here comes Riley Allen with a great ball.
That is a
played up to Elsie Aries. Elsie with pressure, forcing Grace Miller to knock it out of bounds. Westborough throw deep in Marblehead territory. Here comes number 2, Sydney Allen, replacing number 20, Mia Mumby, and Riley McNamara will flip over to the right side of the formation. Sophie Skirvin with the throw, sure to get into the box. Nice low throw right to Riley McNamara's foot.
Oh, let it
Physical play again.
Oh, nice
Cross
swing.
by Riley McNamara.
Oh, they're going to call
And they're going to call a handball there on the Rangers,
Yeah.
and rightfully so. And we will be back in just one moment, folks.
Sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
Go now.
We'll explain it. Yeah, that was a beaut, and that was a lefty.
Are we back on? Folks, I hate to tell you, but I love to tell you, go! I will describe it as best I can, but basically, it's a left-footed shot from 30 from Elsie Aries in the right lower corner of the net
It's
to put the Rangers ahead 2-1. And Karen Henderson doesn't know what to do with herself. She's beside herself, folks.
What?
But we love you, Karen.
You know what? Actually, maybe we drop it out and then have 2 more goals, right? Get it up to 4-1.
Absolutely. Elsie Aries cannot be denied. 2 goals for the senior captain.
Yeah, that was a beauty.
And the Rangers have done something that they have not done all year, which is retake a lead. They now lead 2-1 with 11 minutes, 41 seconds left. And as you would expect, Marblehead wants to slow things down here, don't they, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, I've watched this coach. He seems very poised. He does not strike me as rattled. Is he disappointed? Obviously, right now he just gave up 2 goals. I also think if you're 13-4-1, you play out of the North Shore, you're used to playing with adversity. I think this is another moment for Paul Mumby's team where you can't rest on your laurels. I'll tell a quick story, and Jeremy, if you're out there listening, I love you. So just remember, when you're up 2-0 with 13 minutes left, that's a lot of time, and that's what happened when we lost ultimately in penalty kicks to Leominster. Being up 2-1 is almost like being tied. You have to
Absolutely.
You have to stay aggressive. Paul's got to get these girls. I mean, here's the thing. What amazing play by Elsie Ayres. I've come to appreciate just how amazing a player.
Such a skilled player. I mean, again, we're so sorry that we lost power during that goal. But Elsie Aries, it was all Elsie's effort on that play. This is a team game for sure. But she took the ball on the far side at the 21-yard line, crossed across 2 players, right off of the left foot, noticed that the goalie was well outside of her net, well outside of the box, and just put it right past the goalie. I mean, right in the bottom right-hand corner of the net.
Yeah.
And the crowd is so supportive.
Yeah,
it's so great to see.
They're already a decimal or 2 level up, and then that was such a beautiful left-footed laser. So the other thing too is, not only have we broken new ground as a team, we've broken it against a really tough competitor at a really important time, because this will be something in our toolkit that we'll need as we go deeper into this Division II state tournament run.
Now you have to think, Marblehead down 1, 11 minutes left. It's been a physical game already. Marblehead's got nothing to lose now.
Yep, they're going to go.
They are going to come hard, and Westborough needs to be prepared for that. They're going to really lean on their strength, and their strength the whole year has been their defense. And, this is what it comes down to. And even in this game, their defense has been stellar. Stellar defense, right? We've only had the one mistake. That mistake, it's so rare for that mistake to happen to this team. And you can't imagine Lightning's going to strike again.
So this comes down to a lot of senior poise and judgment, like just watching Kristen Wilikowski take a tough hopping ball, but not overestimate it. Even here, you've got 23 pressing down, and you've got 7 kind of waiting for the ball to kick out. What I was going to say earlier too, Andy, is obviously now they know just what a potent threat that Elsie is, so they're going to really compress her, which means our outside wings, our outside mids are going to have to be a bigger option, which could actually exploit things, because if they overcover Elsie, that means they're leaving space for someone else. But
All right, Marblehead throw. Westborough gives up possession. Claire O'Reilly tries to clear. Ball gets centered.
She is feisty, though, boy.
Again, very physical play here. Elsie Aries super aggressively knocks it off for the Marblehead defender, and this will be a Rangers throw. 10 minutes left in the game. Rangers are up 2-1. Claire O'Reilly with a big throw towards the corner. Great throw. This is going to lead to a Westborough corner kick.
It's good timing.
Number 6 for Marblehead, Talia Selby, couldn't handle it. Went right off her knee, straight over the end line. And as we know, we've already seen one goal off of the corner tonight.
Yeah.
Anna Finnerty's last chance was just cleared out by the defense off of the header. You got to think Anna's going to try and curl this one in on an in-swinger. Here comes the corner.
Ooh,
Dangerous ball. Oh! Kristen Wilikowski gets a head on it.
That would have been nice.
Just misses the far post. And Marblehead will have the goal kick.
So this is where, as a commentator, I have to think something, but I'm also a home team commentator. I'm not going to say it because we might want to try this for another later game.
I don't know how many people are listening, Greg, so I think you're good to reveal the secret. This is a dangerous ball.
That was number 2 on our team that was right there.
Riley Allen, Sydney Allen, excuse me.
Allen, yeah.
Good pressure here again by the Rangers.
That's exactly what Westborough needs to do to be that close, because that goalie almost fumbled it, and Sydney Allen was right there to capitalize.
Absolutely.
It's just a matter of minutes before you're going to start seeing a very nervous Marblehead.
Substitution here for the Rangers, the senior Abby Beauregard into the game. Another great throw by Claire O'Reilly, headed into the center by the Marblehead defender. Abby plays it smartly back, picks it up herself, tries to cross, no one home for the Rangers. Good step up by Ella to Sophie Skirben, playing it to the outside. And that's a good ball by the Marblehead team there. Looks like it's just going to go out of bounds, and it will for a Ranger throw. Just under 8 minutes left. If you have not been with us, it has been a thriller here in Westborough, Joseph Mewhiney Field. The Rangers went down 1-0 in the first half and have come roaring back with 2 goals in the second half to take a 2-1 lead. Sydney Allen could not control that one. This is a dangerous ball in the center. Great step up here by Anna Finnerty. Cleared well. Now controlled by Elsie Aries. Brings it to the far side.
Wow, impressive.
Completely destroys the defender. Passes it out wide to Riley McNamara with a really aggressive shot.
I think the goalie may have just misjudged that one. That was
absolutely just missed the post there by a couple of feet. Westborough certainly keeping up the intensity. They seem hungry.
Yeah, that's key, Andy.
Surprising not to see a whistle there.
Yep.
I mean, not sure what the referees need to see in order to call that ball dead. But I will say, it's been consistent all night long.
Look at that, wow.
All night long, they have let the girls play.
So I think that was Abby Beauregard on that play.
And here comes Abby again.
Boy, she's feisty. She's like, let's tango.
Well, I'll tell you, I've known Abby and watched her play for a long time, and the fact that she's not on the ground right now is a miracle, because she usually winds up on the ground at some point. So,
and even these little pushes up to the goalie, that's taking valuable time away from the attack by Marblehead. All those clears.
Absolutely. Westborough, they're trying to be aggressive. They're staying aggressive. But at the same time, as you're saying, every clearance, every 30 seconds that ticks away is one step closer to the next round.
I bet you, knowing how well coached the Westborough team is and how sophisticated these players are through all the years of playing, they also know what to do with the ball individually to stall the amount of time off the clock if they can get possession and get it to a place where it's
Absolutely.
where it's hard for Marblehead to turn around. It'll be interesting to see if they take that tact. Right now, I think they're going for goal number 3.
You know, this team has never been one to sit back and try to waste time. They've always played aggressively. Obviously, like most high school teams, many of these girls have played together for 14 years or more. And so they certainly know each other's game. They know what they're capable of and what to expect.
Right
This is a great aggressive play here by Riley McNamara. Phenomenal hustle.
Yeah.
Great cross. Sydney Allen controls.
Nice
Some fancy footwork by number 2.
Impressive.
She's trying to get the ball crossed, back over across to her
almost
sister.
choked like 3 players. That was pretty impressive. And now she's wide
Here's
open.
number 14, Riley Allen with a huge shot.
Yeah, they,
Just misses the right post.
they sent some blood in the water here.
I would have had that.
We definitely had the camera. If that one scored, we were ready. Although maybe we should turn the camera off and they'll score again. And, you know?
We'll call it the
I do want to know for the
triangle
record
effect.
that Karen Henderson has recorded hundreds of sporting events for Westborough TV and has never had a battery issue. I want that known for the record, okay? Westborough throw. They maintain possession. They are maintaining their pressure, their focus. Look at this hustle here.
Oh, man.
Look at this hustle here by Sydney Allen.
Yeah. She drew the corner.
Drew the corner purely on her hustle. What a great play by
I like
Westborough.
the lo-fi. Not the hi-fi, the lo-fi. They're feeling it. They're feeling
This
now we
team
got a
is
hi-fi.
energized. They have responded to the physicality of the Marblehead Magicians. They have matched their pace all night long.
You have a
Here's another
spell.
corner.
And
Affinity with the corner. Oh, what a great header.
Yeah.
It just missed. I think that was Sydney Allen who got her head on the ball there.
That was impressive.
Just went over the crossbar. Had multiple Rangers. Marblehead's got to get aggressive now. Just over 3 minutes left. Westborough will take their throw-in.
Yep.
I wish we had graphics. It's got to be the 30th throw-in of the night.
Oh, you're right.
Certainly they're in no rush.
Brady.
Looks like we have a shoe being tied. Marblehead gets the throw in. See if they're able to possess. Great step by Riley Allen there. Riley McNamara follows up.
Oh, nice hook. And that ball's kind of live. All right. Nice clear, though, by Marblehead.
Ella Sklar with a great step. Number 7.
Yeah.
Caitlin McGowan controlling well with the head. Riley Allen putting it back into the midfield.
7 and 23 are going to fight right to the very end here.
2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Westborough up by 1 here at Joseph Mewhiney Field.
Yep, there we go.
There's Abby Beauregard on the ground. Here's a great step by Claire O'Reilly.
That was a key play. by
Sydney
Claire
Allen
O'Reilly.
keeping the ball in. No rush. Showing poise to Elsie Aries. Back to Sydney. Sydney goes to the corner. Sydney taking her time. Loses possession. Marblehead now just over 2 minutes left. Ball still in. No whistle yet. That's Annie Sheridan from Marblehead, who's played a phenomenal game for the Marblehead Magicians, number 17.
Yeah, she's a nice player. Even 9 right there, who was part of the play, took like a little knock on the head, but unfazed. Still
Claire O'Reilly with another big throw
very big throw.
and follows it up. Great chest.
Yep.
Controls it to the midfield. This is a dangerous play developing here. One of their all-division players, but handled so well by Riley Allen, being a little bit aggressive with less than 2 minutes left to play.
Nice
Riley
step
McNamara
up.
covering well for her on the defensive side. And a great play by the Westborough defense to clear that ball.
Well, and it's amazing to watch Elsie Ayers at this late minute in the game still look like it's the beginning of the game. Just the speed at which she's running.
Such an
down the
athlete.
ball. It's
Such an
amazing.
athlete. And here she comes. She knows how to waste time. She's going to run all the way to the side of the field. She's going to take her time, until somebody wants to play her. And Marblehead comes in very aggressively. And the referee, once again, even though it seemed quite intentional for a foul, the referee does not call the foul.
Yep.
Once again, Ranger ball. That can't be much more than a couple of ticks left on the clock.
Yep.
The Rangers about to secure their first round victory in the round of 32 Division II MIAA Girls Tournament, coming from behind, down 1-0 in the first half.
Nice play right there by Sydney.
White ball, a Marblehead ball.
Oh, good clear. That's going to...
Great clear by Sydney Allen.
And the
This ball's
coming out to
dangerous in the
Abby
middle.
Beauregard.
Abby Beauregard. Riley McNamara. And that's the final whistle, folks.
Nice.
The Westborough Lady Rangers come from behind.
What a great turnaround.
And win 2-1 over the Marblehead Magicians.
Yep.
What a phenomenal victory for the Lady Rangers.
That's a great way to get started in this state tournament. It was everything and more.
Absolutely.
You had a physical game. You had a very technically savvy game. You had adversity going down 1-0. You had the equalizer, and then you had the bullet, the laser, the dagger that was put in by, again, the
Absolutely. You know, it takes a whole team to win, but if we have to give a player of the game, Elsie Aries with 2 goals in her senior playoff debut this game.
Yep.
Just a phenomenal effort by the defense. Once again, really not giving up any goals to the opposition.
Yeah.
You know, another game
That's
of
true.
no goals given up to the opposition. Their defense holds strong, and they're able to come through with a couple of goals to win. Up next, we'll wait and see.
Yeah.
I think we're here next Tuesday, possibly, but stay tuned.
Such a big bracket. It's like, who does the 7, because are they the 7 seed? I'm thinking, who would a 7 seed normally play ultimately at 2, but I don't think it quite works this way in this monster bracket.
But actually, we are the highest in our group of
Right.
8 and our group of 4. If we get through our group of 4, we do face the number 2 seed.
I'm trying to remember.
in the bracket.
I've seen that name, but is it Oliver
Thanks for
Ames?
joining us.
It might be Oliver Ames, I think. Yeah.
Are we start? Thanks for joining us tonight, Greg. Thanks for joining us for the second half. It was
Andy,
great
my
doing
pleasure.
a game with you.
Thank you, and thank you, Karen Henderson, for all your magic.
Congratulations to the Marblehead team. They had a great effort. Almost pulled off the upset.
That was impressive play by that team.
But the Rangers come out in the end. Your home team takes it 2-1. Have a good night, everyone.